So what three things make a great sports or driver's car? We'd say front engine, rear wheel drive, and maybe a lightweight, normally aspirated 4-cylinder. Well, that's exactly what we've got here today. The new Toyota GR86 with a new 2.4 litre flat 4-cylinder and the new 2022 Mazda MX-5 GT with a few updates. So let's go and have a look at what makes them so special. So if we take a quick run around the new GR86, all new front end, we think it looks much more aggressive. Bigger headlights, I think it looks great in this red and black combination as well with the black wheels. Got brake ducts over here, got exiting ducts over here that are functional as well. Black mirrors, and the red and black does look fantastic. Really got compact and tight lines about the 86, which has always looked really good. Weird looking fuel cap over here, but if we go to the rear end, you can actually see a little bit more Supra in this one. I mean, you can also see a little bit more BMW design in it, but much more design, cohesive, great looking model as well, this new one. So if we climb inside for a second and have a first person view, we'll hit the GR starter button. And you can see we've got a digital dashboard, got a little bit of a startup screen, but typical controls all over, and yes, a 6-speed manual gearbox, which is pretty good as well. All the typical usual controls, but the special one down here is for ESP off track mode. Now that changes the dash between the regular street and track mode as well, which you can see you get a bar graph tacho in there as well. So that's pretty cool. So can you believe that GR86, or at least the 86, is 10 years old in 2023? Launched in 2012, 2013. It was just such a get back to purest sports cars with Toyota. Front engine, rear wheel drive, normally aspirated, and obviously the product share with the Subaru BRZ. And the 2.4 litre gives it so much more over the old 2 litre. It just sounds good as well, and it's like a mix of a high-tech chainsaw with a 1000cc sports bike with just a dusting of rotary. It's just one of those packages that you love to drive. Just go on a winding weekend road and just enjoy yourself. And obviously both of these packages are so good. Both the 86 and the MX-5 are in their own New Zealand racing series. So I've loved the MX-5 ever since it came out. In fact, I've still got the 1989 November copy of Motor Magazine when they originally tested the Mazda MX-5 NA. Now in this fourth evolution, ND, it's just as good as ever. Still 2 litre, normally aspirated engine. Such a good lithe and light package as well. Front engine, rear wheel drive, normally aspirated. Convertible roof as well. But such a great package and certainly befitting of the original. So let's jump into the MX-5 and have a look. Obviously made a little bit easier without the roof, and starter button in the same place. But as you can see, there's the traditional analog gauges as well, and sounds pretty good too. It is warmed up. 6-speed manual, again, really good gearbox as well. We've got some mod cons in here, like the infotainment screen and buttons down the bottom, but just traditional, simple, great driver's package inside. And I mean, really, what's not to love about the MX-5? It's light, it's agile, everything's direct, you've got 6-speed manual, the pedals. I'm 6'2" and I'm a little bit cramped in here, but if it were a matter of owning the MX-5 and living with it, I'd make do, because there's so many other different comforts, and if you want a bit more headroom, you can just drop the top. 7,500 RPM. It just sounds so good. It's just your typical 2 litre 4-cylinder engine. It just does a good job. It's not overly powerful, but it doesn't overpower the chassis. So everything's really well balanced. So which car is better, the MX-5 or the GR86? The reality is it doesn't actually matter. The fact that you can still buy these sports, performance, front engine, rear wheel drive, 4-cylinder cars is fantastic, particularly in a time where everything's turning electric or hybrid or battery. So let's just celebrate them for what they are. They're great sports drivers' performance cars.
Find your car at driven.co.nz.